Hello. Hello, 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 guys. Long time no see. I'm gonna give it a few minutes so that anybody that maybe wants to try and catch this live can. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait a few moments, let people in, but hello to whomever is here so far. It has been a while. I've been away. I don't want to make this too long. I don't want to drag it out. But I am pulling the trigger. What does that mean? Well, that means that for a long time, for a long time, I've been struggling with whether I want to be a reader anymore or not. So, in this recent absence, I have come to terms with that, and it's finally time for me to speak. So, hi. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. I have missed you guys. That is true. And I've seen your comments and your messages asking where I've been, saying you've missed me and all that. I have missed you guys too. But ultimately, it's time for me to step out. Basically, it's really about stepping out of the spotlight now, stepping out of the collective spotlight now, letting go of the responsibility that one takes up when they stand in this position, and it's for quite a few reasons. One of them, I guess what I'm hearing is one main reason, is something that one of my dear friends, Molly of Real Housewives of Tarot, touched on a few weeks ago. Many of you that watch me or that have watched me also watch her, so you guys know. Some of you know, most of you, I guess, know. So you may have seen that video that she posted. And she said a lot of the same things that I was feeling, that I had been struggling with for a long time. And it's and what she was talking about there, which I will mention, ultimately ties into why I feel like, from a higher guidance place for myself, it's time for me to move on from this position. Because now what Molly was talking about were the false readers, the individuals that come out here. She put it in the words of, anybody these days can go out and get a tarot deck and be a reader, and hop onto YouTube here and get hundreds of thousands of views talking about things, or channeling messages that are really just manipulative tactics, ultimately to get your money. Whether that be through advertising and views, or whether that be the individuals that are out here pretending to be the legit readers and are literally scamming people for their money. But I mean, that part, though, those scammers, that's minuscule. That's really nothing compared to the damage that is done with abusing this. Now, that's not the reason, that's not really a real reason for me to step back. But what that ties into, ultimately, that kind of drops the gavel, is the fact that I'm at a point now in my development, and I also feel like, because I'm feeling as many of you are at this point, or at least many of the people that are in our collective here, that have been in our collective here, are kind of at this place too. But for me, it's like I want to step back, because I feel like I am doing a disservice to you now by continuing to be this liaison, this in-between between yourself and your higher guidance. And it's not personal. This is what I've been hearing from Spirit, is that this is on a global scale. It's time, and what they're saying specifically, this is a direct quote. Y'all, it was quiet here right before this. Anyway, this is a direct quote from Spirit. It is time for humans, it's time for humanity to use the gifts that they've been given. And for some of you, that statement is triggering. I feel you being triggered by that right now. It's scary. I know it's scary, but ultimately you're just going to have to, if you want to swim, you're just going to have to get in the water. I mean, you, you're not going to learn to swim if you don't actually get in the water. You can't learn to swim while standing on land. That was a construction vehicle. And then that last one was just a truck. But, so I hope this isn't coming off like arrogant or anything, but like, because see, this is not because I'm better than anyone. I'm no better than you. Sure, I may be stronger in this aspect. I mean, yeah, and I've gotten stronger. I'm continuing to get stronger, but I've been working on it. I've been practicing it. You know, you can do it too. It's time for you to learn. It's time for you to try. And so that means it's time for me to step back. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I really want to. I really want to step back. Being in this position is very taxing, time consuming, energetically consuming, emotionally draining. So, yeah, that's right, Varush. No more hand holding. Time for everyone to stand firm on their own 2 feet. And that's the thing. We're all still standing together. It's not like we're not connected anymore, you know? But now it's time for us to start to focus the efforts energetically. So instead of holding our hands in the physical or holding each other's hands in the physical, now it's time to step back and start holding each other's hands in the spiritual, in the energetic. Because that's really where this battle is fought. Energetically. You can fight and fight and fight and fight all you want in the physical, but that's never going to change anything if the energy doesn't change. Why? Because the physical is a representation, the representation of the energetic. So, this has been a long time coming, and it's very bittersweet. It's very bittersweet. I'm gonna miss, well, I am gonna miss you guys, but it's not like we're not connected still. Part of me is going to miss doing this. I did my last reading for someone yesterday, and it was very bittersweet. But I'm happy to be moving forward because there is really, really beautiful chapter that's opening up for me. And here's another major deciding factor. This next chapter that I'm moving into, it takes a lot of energy and is a lot of work. But I want to do that work, and unfortunately I can't do both. At least not right now. You know what I mean? I need to focus my energy in building this next thing that's opening up. Not splitting it between. So, now, what does that mean for Patreon? Well, I'm going to be shutting down Patreon. I don't believe I can leave it up there and just make it free. So many of you you've all paid for the month of March, and I am prepared to give refunds. Okay, so if you are on Patreon and you would like a refund for the month of March, please go into Patreon and send me a message there, please. Do not email me. If you want to follow up with an email, okay, but make sure that you message me on Patreon to let me know if you would like a refund for the month of March. You have until the 31st. After the 31st of March, I will no longer be giving refunds, okay? So I will no longer be accepting requests for refunds. Like if I haven't gotten it to you, which I doubt will happen, but if I haven't gotten it to you by the 31st and you've already asked me for it, obviously I'm gonna fulfill it. But come April 1st, and now you're like, hey, can I get that refund? Sorry, kitchen's closed. Okay? I love you guys so very much. And this has been a very beautiful journey. I want to thank you for coming with me, for being here with me. And I want to thank you for allowing me to be there with you, because I'm truly honored and grateful for the experience. I might cry. Let's not do that. Anyway. Yeah. Akira, is very, very nice to meet you, Varush. Everybody, all y'all. Mama Piplup. Sunfire, I don't recognize your name. Are you, hey CJ, are you new? Or did you change your name? Guys, I can't even be on social media anymore. Like, I don't, ugh. You know, one of the biggest blessings in disguise was losing my Facebook page. Like, that was the beginning of everything. Because it had been building and building and then losing, and that was the beginning of everything. Hi, beautiful awakened soul. Sheila, TJ. Carla. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. I really appreciate that. I'm really excited. I'm growing peppers, you guys. You want to see? Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Look at all those peppers. I'm very excited about them. I started them in January. I think I told you guys that. Oh, one of my cayenne peppers. They all actually started growing flowers already, but I've been topping the plants. But I left some to let their flowers grow just because I wanted to see what would happen. And it's a cayenne pepper and a sheep nose pimento. But the cayenne is opening. The flower is opening up now. That's exciting. I should start a garden vlog. You know, I'm just kind of like, I need to step in out of the spotlight for a while, but I'll probably come back with something. I've got ideas. And I've got so many things that I could share with people. So we'll see what happens in the future. All right, guys, I am going to head out because I need to make some food. It's nice to see you too, Charlotte. Hi, Jason. Hi, Silver Ghost Cat. Thank you, Corey D. Dawn. All right, guys. Hey, Vinny. Oh, shit. What's up, Vinny? It's good to see you guys. I love you all so very much, but I gotta go make some food because I gotta work. Oh, thank you, Jason. Well, please send my love and light back to her, too. Deborah, you're welcome. Okay, I could stay here all day. I could do this all day. I love you. I'm gonna go now. Bye, guys.